Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Bug Fables playthrough. In the last episode, we made it to the Forgotten Lands, which is where we are today. We also have Queen Elizant II with us, because desperate times have called upon desperate measures. And in this episode, we are going to make our way through the Forsaken Lands, which is a very difficult maze if you do not know what you're doing, and the first time I did this I got horrendously lost. There are lots of paths to explore, as well as many enemies down here which, let's just say, are not the nicest. Oh, it appears we fought this one already. Do I have enough firepower to take it out? I do not think I do. The problem with this thing is it has so much defense. But I need to record as much of this as I can today. I can't even do anything to this. Because I've been so busy the last couple of days that I haven't had any time to record any of this playthrough, so... the time of recording this, it is the 20th of January, on Monday. And I believe episode 49 just went up yesterday evening at the time of recording this one. But make sure you check every single... yeah, there it is. Right as I said it, but check every single bush or whatever in here, because those squashes are very hard to find. I say that as I find another one, although I have too many items, so this is a bit of a problem. I don't know how I always have too many items. The question is, what do I get rid of? I've had this dry bread for ages. Just gonna... yeah, I know it's a waste, but I can easily get another one of those, whereas these squashes are much harder to get. But I'll only have 2 of those squashes on me, because that's all I really need for now. And I can always go get some more later. So the main issue with this level in particular is it's very confusing the first time you do it, and even in my practice file I got lost a few times, but I know where to go now. I should probably spy these enemies, shouldn't I? This humongous creature sports armor soldiers would be most envious of. My horn can only barely hurt it, even when I'm at the front. It may be wise to save our skills for this behemoth. Yeah, 3 defense. These things are not very fun to deal with. And then Leaf can go spy the other one. This beast's quite aggressive. Its attacks seem to have numbing properties, so... V, Kabu, stop freaking out and assist us. Yeah, we've got to the point in the game where enemies are really difficult to deal with. Well, to put it lightly. I would argue that the worst enemy to deal with is definitely the snails, because of the fact that they can explode and do massive damage. These things are fairly easy to deal with, especially when they're the only 2 here.
What a harmless creature! It's impressive that it has survived in such a dangerous area. We can't afford to underestimate it, however. V. Lower it so that I may strike.
These things are a joke. And I mean that wholeheartedly. They are a very weak enemy. But they do get a little bit worse, let's say. And we'll see the harder version of them fairly soon. Anyways, in this room you want to go this way. The reason you want to go this way, because if you go a different way you'll end up going back to the start. Oh, never mind, I've gone back to the start anyways. I guess I was mistaken on that. Doesn't really matter though. This is the easiest way to farm squashes. I guess it's down then. I remember it being left, but I guess not. You're meant to follow the trash. That just took us to the other top part. Okay then. Or perhaps is it this weird room where if I go back the way that I came it sends me somewhere different? Yes it does, it is that weird one. I knew it was where one of the CDs were.
Curses! The bridge is out. However shall we cross?
Let's look around. We've always found a way. I dare say you've been thwarted this once. Yeah. These lands are disorientating as is. Would there be a path we missed? Not in this direction from what we've seen. Are you, 100% sure?
If only we could cross this smallest of gaps.
V. My queen? You shall carry us one by one across the ravine. What?
We've tried this approach and...
If it was a vast canyon, I would reconsider, but there is no time. V. This is an order. You must try. I can't do it alone. Just carrying Kabu be hard enough. We'll support V. Come on, try it out.
You can do that?
Been practicing. Then there is no longer an excuse. V, fly with haste. Grr, I'm gonna be all sore. Fine, whatever. Leave it to me. V can now fly. Simply hold B and she will be able to carry the party across short gaps. V can now also use the fly drop skill in battle, which is one of the worst skills she gets. But, it's a little bit finicky to do this to start with, but what you do is you just hold down B, and there you go. We can now cross these gaps as Queen Elizant falls off. Not that way. And then Leaf is able to just float across as well. Okay, got another one of these annoying snails. In fact, why don't I just heavy strike if I'm not going to be using any TP? Don't know why I haven't just been doing that in the first place if I'm not going to be freezing them. Still not enough though. Well, Celia's going to do literally nothing. And, okay, well he wasted his turn because he's dead, so... That's an enemy over there disguised as a pumpkin, so don't let it fool you. Oh good, I can definitely use that one as the leaf for my thumbnail. Oh nice. Unfortunately, Leaf is not going to really help much in terms of damage anymore, so he's just going to have his turns relayed constantly in here. And yes, I'm still fighting enemies. Just to get all the spy data, of course. Another squash. What do I throw away this time? Actually... I've just had all these items forever and I haven't used them. I don't need to carry these low restoring items on me anymore. For this route, I think you go down. Oh, it's this room. Okay. I remember this room. This is the room that gave me the most difficulty. You gotta line yourself up perfectly with the wind or you won't make it. Actually, I should probably use V, because I can't turn relay twice on the same character. Ah, here we go. I want to use Leaf to spy this thing because he has a pretty funny description. 1. Cute. 20. Not cute. This got out of hand really fast. We should be able to freeze them all at once anyhow. And then I can just switch back to Leaf, and then he can just go for an ice ball. I don't know why, but I just found Leaf's description of that enemy really funny. Okay, thank you for getting the right one. Oh, it actually gives me experience as well. How nice. Oh yeah, the other issue I have as well is after I do eventually get to the Termite Kingdom, which it will happen, of course. I don't even know what the point of that rock there is for. I want to do a bunch of side quests as well that pop up as soon as you get through the Termite Kingdom. Okay, believe it or not, I actually want to head left here, and there's a big reason why. This isn't the right way to the Termite Kingdom, but there is actually something I want to do over here. Oh, well, that's just easy. Back, get the one in the middle, and then Kabu should, I think, be able to get rid of the other one. But as I have mentioned, Chapter 6 is the longest chapter in the game. I reckon it will be episode 60-something before we're even finished with Chapter 6. Providing how many of the side quests I do, which it should be all of them, and then there's a whole bunch. Basically, Chapter 6 is where the majority of the stuff opens up. So... Oh. And I want to show it all off, of course. Here's the problem. I don't think I can get rid of any of these enemies. And yes, I know I could have turned relay to V, but they would have just replaced the missing enemy. Oh, that's asleep. Well, you made a big mistake. Get rid of that. Kabu and Leaf can get rid of this one. And Crunch can't really do anything, unfortunately, so... Yeah. Thank you, Jen and Eri. They may not be the strongest, but they are very good with their items. I like to think that they make their items themselves rather than buying them, because otherwise they would just have no money. Is that the direction I want to go? No, I want to go left. How am I doing for time, actually? Okay, got about 5 minutes until I should be ending the episode. Okay, you'll find this area where there's a bunch of these. These aren't enemies, ironically, but they look like it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce what that says. Black squibbles. Just question mark, black squibbles, ellipsis. Even more random gibberish than what Leaf has been saying half the game. Over here we have a hidden lore book, which I've seen several people miss. And then over here we have Venus. Let's talk. This settlement was used by the very first Ant Queen when she first arrived in these lands. But now it's full of these weird mask-wearing bugs. What's their deal? Seems like a cult to me. Squibbles, exclamation mark, squibbles, exclamation mark. I think there's another hidden thing in one of these rooms as well. No, just you. Squibbles, full stop, squibbles, question mark, squibbles, full stop, squibbles, exclamation mark. I speak to you already? Yeah, I did. Is it hidden in this one? I remember there being something else in one of these. I guess not. Squibbles, exclamation mark, squibbles, exclamation mark, squibbles, exclamation mark, squibbles, exclamation mark. Right, I just want to check that that's everything. I've got all my TP, got all my health. Right, I was hoping it would take me a little bit longer to get here, honestly, because I'm going to end the episode off. I know it's a bit earlier than usual, but I want to go in this building next time, and those of you who have played this game will know why. So, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Bug Fables, we're going to continue exploring the Forgotten Lands. See you guys then.